The day you passed away, Gabriel came inside and stood silently. You asked, "Is everything all right? What happened?" He said, "The angel of death is standing outside. He seeks permission to come in." Lawyer, sir, whom to ask? Molana Tariq Jamil, whom to ask? You said, "Let him come." With permission, Israel came inside and said, "Assalamu alaikum, O Messenger of Allah." You replied, saying, "From Adam until today, for all whose souls have been taken, Khalil, Kalim, I have not greeted anyone. You are the first person. I am offering you my greetings." From Adam until today, I have never entered by asking for permission. Regarding you, your Lord has commanded, first seek permission, then enter. If permission is not granted, return from there. On fibi arid si. We rebel against such a messenger.
The entire Pakistan says to such a messenger, work cannot proceed without lies.
And my prophet says, truth saves, lies destroy. Lies lead to destruction. Truth leads to salvation, where even death stands with folded hands.
And you first, the first thing.
Go with permission. If not granted, return.
The second thing is, Assalamu alaikum. The third thing is, if you want to come, then bring them. If you want to stay, then leave and come back. And say, live as you wish, O Messenger of Allah. The life you desire is blessed for you. Read, set aside the files for a while, and read about the life of your prophet, that my prophet, who recited Nath, my prophet is extraordinary. This is by Muzaffar Warsi. What a beautiful phrase. My prophet is extraordinary. After Allah, if there is anyone, it is Allah's beloved. After Allah, if anyone has a status, it is Allah's beloved. Stamp your advocacy, your life, your ways with the seal of Muhammad. If there is no Muhammadi seal, it will be discarded. Abu Lahab is a Sayyid. Abu Lahab is a Qurayshi. Abu Lahab is an uncle. My Lord said, perish the hands of Abu Lahab. Indeed, he is doomed, this wicked one. Bilal is Habshi, the son of Habshi, and I have had a passion for study all my life and still do. To this day, I have not been able to find the name of Bilal's grandfather. Such an unknown man? Where is the grave? Damascus. What is the Prophet's command? On the day of judgment, I will be the first to rise from the grave. On my right will be Abu Bakr. On my left will be Umar, and Bilal will be raised from my feet. Not from the evening, from the feet. And for me, Burak will come. I will ride on it. A red camel will not come for Bilal. He will ride on it and go ahead of me as a driver. And when the world gathers in the field of Mahshar, Allah Himself, Allah Himself, Allah Himself will say to Bilal, stand on the camel and give the call to prayer. Bilal will give the call to prayer. The entire assembly will hear it. Let me tell you another incident. Your blessed body is lying there, passed away around 11 o'clock roundabout, to give the call to prayer for Zuhr.
ascended. Now Ashad reached Anna Muhammad and the Messenger of Allah. The voice stopped, crying, crying, crying.
The call to prayer was completed with difficulty. When he came down, he said, "Listen, I swear after the Prophet I will not give the call to prayer for anyone else." And a few days later, he came to Abu Bakr. "Abu Bakr, now my heart is not at peace in Medina without you. Give me permission for jihad." At first they stopped him. Then Hazrat Umar recommended, "Let him go. He is troubled." Permission was granted. "I had a vision in a dream. Bilal, what is this disloyalty? You have stopped meeting us. When he woke up, he thought you are truly alive, calling me to Medina." The dream was so enchanting that at that moment the camel was prepared. A 21-day journey was completed in 1 week, and until entering Medina, he did not remember that you had passed away. "O Messenger of Allah, I have come in response. O Messenger of Allah, I have come in response." When he reached near the tomb, he fell down. He cried out and lay down on the grave, saying, "O Messenger of Allah, I have come. Where are you? I have come."
Where are you? It's time for prayer. Everyone knew. I had taken an oath I will not call the Adhan, so all the great Sahaba.
The comfort of my Prophet's eyes, the stars of my Prophet's eyes, the beloved of my Prophet, the leaders of paradise, Hassan and Hussein, went to them, saying, "Nephews, today you ask Bilal to give the call to prayer, otherwise he will never do it."
1 year, one 10 years old, one 9 years old, 2 or 3 years passed, right? So these two brothers came. "Uncle, a request."
Tears came to his eyes. "You are making a request. You are my master. Command me, just as you used to give the call to prayer for our grandfather. Give the call to prayer today." Then Bilal cried out, weeping. He said, "Nephews, I had sworn that I would never give the call to prayer again, but you are the beloved of my Prophet. Today I will break my oath and give the call to prayer." God, this mosque was once the house of an Ansari woman. He climbed onto its roof and gave the call to prayer. He climbed onto its roof. When he said, "Allahu Akbar," the women of Medina also came out into the streets crying, and it felt to everyone as if you were alive. For a moment, all of Medina forgot that you had passed away, and there was an uproar.
The walls and doors began to weep.
What respect will there be? This is called respect if you become the Chief Justice. This is not called respect if you become the President or Prime Minister or become wealthy. This is not called respect. That with loyalty to Muhammad we are yours, or what is the world? The pen and tablet are yours. The call to prayer was given. Tears began to flow in the streets of Medina. Mount Uhud trembled at Bilal's call to prayer. Then another time came. There is honor in the servitude of Mustafa. I swear by my Lord. There is no honor in becoming a leader. Honor lies in becoming a servant of the Prophet. Pakistan is already a small country. There is no honor in ruling over 7 continents. The honor lies in servitude to the Prophet. An attack happened on Baitul Maqdis. So the people of Baitul Maqdis said, "It is written in our books who will conquer this city. Call your leader. If that happens, we will hand over the keys. If not, then we will all become useless." do not hand over the city. So the gentleman thought that deception in war is justified. Every fever, Hazrat Khalid bin Walid and Hazrat Umar looked alike. So after about a week or 10 days, they made Hazrat Khalid bin Walid stand.
This is our leader. It is justified in war.
Standing on the fort's wall, they looked at the book and said, "This looks like him, but it's not him. Call the real one." Then a letter was sent to Hazrat Umar. So all the companions started saying, "There is no need for the mother. Allah's promises victory is ours." But Maula Ali said that if by your going, Umar, the blood of Muslims can be saved, then you should go. He said, "Ali is right." Then he went there. He stood in front and looked. He said, "This is the one." He handed over the key and entered the city.
It was the time for the Zohar prayer.
Then all the companions whispered, on one side, Bilal, give the call to prayer. On the other side, Bilal, give the call to prayer. So they all came to Hazrat Umar, leader of the believers. Today is the first call to prayer in Baitul Muqaddas. Tell Bilal to give the call to prayer. Which Sayyid family did Bilal belong to? Where is the honor coming from? It is coming from under the dust of the Prophet's feet. So Hazrat Umar called. What are you saying, Sayyid or Bilal? Our Master Bilal, not Sayyid Bilal. Our Master Bilal, please grant one request. They said, please give the call to prayer today. This entire gathering is yearning. Then his tears began to fall again. All right, Umar, I will break my vow for you, just like I did for Hassanain. And that dome you see now, it wasn't there in Baitul Maqdis at that time. There was a rock. The Burak was tied to this rock. When they climbed on that rock and said, Allahu Akbar, an army of 40,000 fell to the ground weeping. The memory of the Prophet of Allah came back. The era has been remembered. My dear ones, my brothers and sisters, this life is a test and an exam. Seek and adopt the life of your beloved. Your arguments may be correct, the decision may be in your favor, but our system is a system of oppression. It is possible that all your arguments are right, and the judge is siding with someone else and will decide in their favor. Remember this from me, the destruction of crows is not due to a lack of livelihood. By Allah, the Quran bears witness. No community was destroyed because they had less money or were in debt. The communities that were destroyed due to oppression, were destroyed due to oppression, were destroyed due to oppression. And I'm not just talking about the courts. Even my street vendor is oppressive. In this situation, thefts are happening during greeting. So I am in a terrible state, crying and saying, Oh Allah, such a great calamity, and thefts are happening in it. So, it's not just the powerful committing oppression. Our poor are also oppressors, as are the wealthy. Oppression is the sole reason for the destruction of every community, and that is oppression, oppression, oppression.